Hey guys, I'm back with another Serum sound design tutorial for you folks. This time I've cooked another fat harmonic dubstep bass for you guys and I wanted to check it out right now. This particular project is available to all of my patrons. Also, you can find all of the Serum presets and all of the samples from this project on my Patreon page, including the drum samples. So go ahead, here's the link, or you can find it in the description of this video. I will be really happy to see you there. And here's how it sounds solo. As you can hear, it is a really cool 7th harmonic bass, which fits perfectly into any type of dubstep. And we're about to find out how to synthesize it right away. Let's create the initial preset and set the first oscillator to the solid phase 2. Move the octave down to -2. Set the wavetable position at 100 and automate it using the first LFO. Also, we are going to automate the level of this oscillator. Let me quickly select the envelope that I've pre-saved earlier, but you can just pause this video and copy-paste this one. So the envelope looks like this. Let's move on and enable the second oscillator. It's going to be solid phase 1 this time. Move the octave up. Automate the level. Set it at 55. And drag the first LFO to the wavetable position of this oscillator. Set it at around 18. Let's FM from B on the first one. Set it at 23. Let's fine-tune a bit on the second one. Set it at around -10. And the most important thing is to move the semitone to 7. Okay, I prefer to boost the master volume all the way up. And let's use the filter. We are going to be using the flanger minus on this sound. Set a cutoff at around 250 Hz. Drag the first LFO to it. Hold Shift, Alt and click on it to make it bipolar. And drag it at 50. Let's turn on the triggering on the first LFO. There's another important thing that we have to do. We are going to raise the unison on the second oscillator to 3. And set the detune at 0.05. Let's also automate the resonance of the flanger minus filter. Set it at 14. And do the same with the drive of this filter. Set it at 65. Nice. Let's also automate the mix, move it down and drag the first LFO to it. This makes the sound a bit cleaner. Now let's switch to the second LFO, make it look like this, and drag it to the wavetable position of the second oscillator. Turn on the triggering and set the rate to a full bar. Let's also enable the filtering of the B oscillator. And there you go. Sounds awesome. And this trick on the LFO number 2 adds a very interesting variety to the sound. Let's compare how it sounds without this trick. It sounds quite repetitive, and there you go. Now it sounds more natural, and you can use this trick on any automation. Just use different rate speeds, and this will make your sound a lot more interesting. Awesome, let's move on and switch to the effects tab. I like to add a bit of a distortion. I'm also automating it. Set it at around 70. Then I'm going to compress this sound a bit using the multiband compression, set again at 9 decibel. This makes a big difference, makes the sound really crispy. I'm going to raise some high frequencies a bit at around 120%. And going to reduce the low frequencies to 70. And the final touch, I'm going to use the second filter. It's going to be the reverb filter. A really slight touch of the reverb filter. Let's set a cutoff at 96. Drag the first LFO to the cutoff, set it at 16. And set the mix at around 50%. So the effect is really minimal, but it makes sound a bit warmer, and the reverb filter certainly is boosting some mid and low frequencies of the sound, saturating it in a really nice way. Sounds really crispy. Oops, I almost forgot about one tiny little but important thing. Let's go to the second LFO tab and drag it to the cutoff of the flanger minus filter and set it at 5. Okay, we are done on the Serum side. Let's get to the post-processing. Let me show you the clean sound without any plugins on it, except the limiter. Here I have the OTT. To compress my sounds with OTT, I'm using pretty much the same technique all the time. I'm reducing the downwards compression almost to the minimum to pop up the volume of the sound and tweaking the frequencies. In most cases, I'm reducing the heights really dramatically. Prefer do not touch the mids. It depends on different sounds, and pretty much removing the low frequencies. And another one. And the EQ, which is looking crazy, but it does a huge amount of mud cleaning and making this sound really crispy. See how huge is the difference. There's a basic limiter. using the isotope 1010 maximizer, limiting it to -3 dB. This sound is routed to the sidechain channel, which is empty, and there's an OTT on my master. Really subtle. Depth set at 25%, upwards at 21%, and downwards compression at 8%. And there's another limiter. Join my Discord server. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on. We are currently working on a huge mega collaboration, including myself and a bunch of cool guys, producers from my Discord server who decided to join this collaboration. So make sure to check it out. Maybe you will decide to join, and together we will come up with some really interesting. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, leave a comment and subscribe to PHENOMSOUND. This is really helping our community to grow. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in the next one. Bye!